Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Gaynor.
Okay, just the two of us, Gay.
Yes.
Aiden's busy working, editing videos so we can get them out.
Yes.
Cop saves woman from getting eaten alive from Explore With Us. EWU Body Cam is one of my favourite channels to go to. Really enjoy the content they do.
No, I do as well.
And it's I love like reality police stuff.
Yeah.
Where from around the world as well.
Yeah.
I like seeing it from different countries, not just the UK. UK one frustrates me because you'll see someone beating up a cop, stealing a car, driving at 200 mile an hour, breaking in somewhere, and it'll go, there was no evidence to prove that this was this guy. He's not been, no further action was taken. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I know, it is. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But it's so I like to see it from a different places around the
I'm
world.
just wondering here what this woman's getting eaten alive from. Is it like a snake, or is a bear broke in, or
be dogs? I think
it's scruffy, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a bit untidy, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get into it. Cop saves woman from getting eaten alive from Explore With Us.
Anyone home? A lot of blood, dude. Get off of her! This woman's torn as badly, like you can see her bones. Pieces of her everywhere. They were eating her.
By these three, so I'm thinking three dogs.
Yeah. Well, the way he's barking, he's obviously trying to intimidate the dogs.
To move them on.
Yeah.
I bet if they did autopsies, she's in their guts.
On a cold November morning in Fort Dodge, Iowa, a woman is found at the mercy of three vicious dogs. It's Friday, November 24th, 2023. Someone calls 911 to report a woman screaming for help in a residential neighborhood. Fort Dodge police officers rush to the scene, where they find an unimaginable nightmare unfolding before their eyes.
Get off of her! Get off of her! Don't. It's gonna LC 2132.
Emergency medical responders arrive, and it's not a moment too soon for the victim, who's barely coherent through the agony.
Can you roll away? Can you roll away? I put 3 dogs down. She's in bad shape.
The amount of pain just from one dog bite.
Look at the state of the household compared to the others.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a drugs den or something.
I'm
wondering if the dogs are hers.
You have one next to it as well.
Can you roll away? Can you roll away?
Well,
all
the houses look
other
quite
houses
nice and
are lovely
presentable. That just looks like an abandoned house, like a squatter's house, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like a shithole, as
And
they
dogs
say.
and dogs are in packs. If one attacks, they all attack. It looks to me maybe that they're her dogs and they've turned.
Well, we're assuming it's dogs. He's not even said he's like. I'm pretty sure it's dogs. I heard a dog barking, and he said them 3.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. Let's see.
You can hear him barking.
Yeah.
I put 3 dogs down. She's in bad shape. Can we roll her? Roll. Can you roll? Can you? Can we pull her away?
Yeah. Maybe.
LC 2132.
Is everybody else inside?
We're at A23. I don't know.
2122, if there's other units here, we'll need to get
I know, honey. Lace up for us.
The horror in the medic's voice speaks volumes. They attempt to get the victim on a stretcher, but the last living pit bull in the yard isn't ready to give up the fight just yet.
Nope. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hang on. Could you move her? Watch it. I got it. I got it. Yep, I got it.
Gotcha. Turn around.
Once he stops moving a little bit, I'm going to pull him out from under the car.
Yep, just wait.
The officer has put down the last remaining pit bull, or so he thinks.
I hear another dog, so. Do you live here? All right, no, that's fine. Careful. LC 2132. Just so you know, there was multiple shots fired. I got attacked by 3 dogs.
Barking can be heard from inside the house, which means there could be more savage dogs where these 3 came from. The officer prepares to investigate.
Attack reload. Anyone home? Anyone home? There's another dog, but I can't see it.
There's a white pit bull upstairs that was standing in the window when all this was going out watching us.
Pit bull.
Do you know what though? That one's not attacked. You can't just kill it.
You have to. You don't know if he's going to attack. You've got to just eliminate everything in the area that's might be a part of it. They don't know if that dog's gone back inside after attacking her. If the dog's locked up or in a cage or anything, then yeah, it won't be. As soon as the dog bites someone like that, it's over.
Can't they just taser it until they find out?
No, because it's over then, isn't it? They bite again, don't they? It's like the taste of blood and whatever.
He could just be watching from the window like you've nothing to do with me.
Yeah, dogs terrify me though. You don't scared I get with dogs.
I know.
No.
And I think because you're so nervous around them, they sense it.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of people tell me that. Just relax with that. I'm like, mate, I don't like dogs. Move your dog.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not bothering the dog. I'm not in the dog park. I'm in places where dogs shouldn't even be sometimes. But that guy brought the dog in the pub that time, and we were sat in a bar, and he walked in around the corner, and I just saw this dog come round, and my face must have dropped because I saw you look at me funny. And he come in with one of them XL bullies, and it was a giant one though. It was massive.
It was huge.
And he wasn't the big of a guy.
No.
And that dog was like pulling him along, and I was just like, when he walked past me, I was like leaning to the side. I'm like, no, just keep jogging, keep walking.
Yeah.
And
He sat behind.
I didn't even know. I thought he'd gone past. And he sat behind. The dog licked the back of the arm.
I've never seen someone shit
myself. I jumped right out. Like the dog must have thought, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but dog was just way too big.
Yeah, but the thing is, then somebody else came in with their dog.
Oh yeah.
And
it proper
that
went
came
off.
round, and they both went for each other, and that poor woman who had twins.
She was screaming, she was crying.
Yeah, they were about a year old, if that. She was crying. She just thought if these two go for each other, you know.
I'm not gonna lie though, I was tense, man. Proper nervous, tense when them two dogs were going at. I was like, I'm not happy here.
No.
I wasn't comfortable at all.
No.
But that's the way I am with dogs. Just don't like them. Not for me.
See, I love dogs. But...
Huh?
Is the dog definitely upstairs, or
It was.
It sounded like there's
standing in the window before when we were out here. I don't know if he come down. I don't know if he's gonna come down. I don't know if he's just sitting up there scared or what.
The officers exercise extreme caution as they navigate the bloody threshold.
I'm gonna pull this out. Watch me. I'm not hurt.
What is hurt here?
Well, she's
you can
ripped
see
to
bones
shreds.
on her ankles and legs? And
These dogs were
attacking her.
ripping her apart.
she's ripped to
Literally,
shreds.
she's ripped to shreds.
paramedics in there?
No.
Oh no.
She's in the.
She's in the ambulance that took off, or there, maybe I don't know.
There's more dogs here, but we don't know if there's other people that is here that need help.
And this obviously happened inside, so we're guessing she is one of the residents, but she wasn't able to talk to us.
She said that guy over there said there's a male and a female that live here, and that was the female, but right?
We don't know if there's anybody else inside.
Yeah.
But we do know that there's dogs inside.
The officers can barely comprehend the magnitude of the woman's injuries, and they know that the dogs inside the house could be just as dangerous. The officers take their first hesitant steps inside the foreboding residence, ready for anything that might jump out of the shadows.
All right, I'm on. So you said one was up here?
Yeah, one was
All
upstairs.
right, I'm a crossover.
There's a door laying on the ground here that can maybe be used as a barricade.
I'm just gonna clear the first half here. It looks like this is where it started.
I'm gonna step in with you. Is there anybody here? I'm gonna yank you out as the dog comes down.
I'm gonna shoot the damn thing. Yep, I can hear it.
Anybody in here?
That's two dogs. I think I can hear two dogs barking.
Dogs, yeah. And they've already shot 3. How many blooming dogs do they have?
You look and stay at the house, okay?
Yeah.
It's definitely someone who's
Don't care.
Yeah.
All right, I'm backing up.
Police decide to wait for assistance before pushing further into the house. In the meantime, they begin to collect information on who exactly lives at this address.
Is there anything that could give us a name?
It's what's his name, Junior? He dresses up as a female sometime.
Was
Where's she at? Was she?
She was laying where you found her. She was laying right here, and they were ripping her. Like I pull up, they were ripping her. As I pulled up and ran towards them, I was yelling, and then 2 of them look up, charge at me, drop this one. That one came after me, dropped this one. He wouldn't let her go, so I pull him over here, shot it. He ran inside, and then that one got up and ran off, but then came back around and ran at me again, and I shot it 2 more times, and then I shot this one.
If you guys can figure out a name.
All right. LC 2132. I was gonna run this.
The chaos has drawn area residents to the scene, and they have pertinent information about those who live here.
I know them. I live out.
Oh, you know her name?
The lady?
Yeah, that lives here.
Well, I know the kid, RJ.
Kramer? Is it Kramer or is it?
Yeah, Kramer. Yeah,
Yep.
Kramer.
And then Senior.
I don't think Senior lives here because they got a restraining order. I know Robert, transgender, whatever, doesn't matter.
Yep.
So, like, him and his mom live here.
Okay.
They have like 6 dogs.
Okay.
So there's more.
There's more. Yeah, we know there's more in there. We can hear them.
Yeah.
We hear one back there and then one up top.
Yeah. All
5?
there's more.
So there's 3 more in the house?
Police have narrowed down an ID on the people who live here, but they still know very little about the situation inside the house. More neighbors show up, and they tell police that this isn't their first time having problems with these dogs.
I got a video.
He's the one who called 911.
Yep.
I know that wasn't fun to do. Yeah, my condolences.
That's all right. Do what you got to do, right?
No, I understand this. We've complained about these dogs for years.
Meanwhile, one neighbor returns with disturbing news.
I just got on the phone with the old boy that lives here, his son. I didn't like send no video or nothing like that, but like I just let him know his mom got attacked. I'm guessing that's what happened with the dogs, obviously. And he's the only other person that lives here with her. So
was he coming here?
I don't know. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm letting you know because he's probably going to. You know what I mean? He's probably going to show up. He ain't give me no problem, but like the biggest problem, he'll probably definitely need to be watched. He'll probably try to himself, like on some weird, you know.
Yeah.
He's kind of.
Okay.
Just mental health wise.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, man.
Yep.
All right. Have a good one.
This news adds one more thing for police to worry about, but some on the scene are beginning to wonder if the woman was a resident of the house after all.
I wonder if she showed up and the dogs attacked her.
Maybe.
Conflicting stories about who lives in the house and who might still be inside makes it all the more urgent for police to investigate.
There's 2 more in there.
Anybody else in the house?
We didn't see anyone, but there's 2 dogs in there.
We need to work on getting those dogs out in front of the house. This woman's torn
badly, like you can see her bones.
Where'd they
they chewed her, like you can see everything.
Can you imagine, like, I'm sure police officers see some sights, but that must be horrendous to see, and also that she's still alive and in so much pain.
I'm wondering though, because he said the guy who lived there, well, mind you, he said he spoke to him. I'm going to say he was he dressed as a woman, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he was trans.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if that might have been him.
Well, that's what I was just. But that's what I was.
But then he said he just spoke to him, didn't he?
Yeah.
On the phone.
Yeah.
And said, "Your mum. It sounds like your mum's been attacked by the dogs."
Yeah.
And he's coming over, but obviously, I don't know if he's got mental health issues and that. Good job he didn't see it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. That'll probably push him over the edge.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It sounds like they've had issues because one of them said I've reported these dogs before.
Yeah, they obviously have no control over them.
Man, look at the size of the house. So it's only a little house, and you've got 6 dogs living in there.
And it could be that they had like 2 dogs and they've like had puppies and they've just kept them all.
You can't. You know, I go in people's houses. Well, I try not to. Anyone who's got a dog.
Yeah.
You know, my son's got a dog. I try not to go in his house with his dog.
Yeah, but Elvis is.
He's only little. He's a little dog,
Yeah.
right? And I don't think he'd cause any issues.
No.
Sort of thing. But it's at the same time, I just don't like being around dogs.
Yeah.
Just not for me.
Yeah.
And imagine being in 6 in a house.
The thing is, if they're well trained, they're fine.
But 6 dogs, gay.
Yeah.
Is a lot.
No,
That's like almost like a zoo.
Yeah, it probably stinks in there.
Yeah, I know.
Then they came after me, so.
The responding officers cannot stop describing the extent of the woman's injuries, relating horrifying details again and again, perhaps in an effort to come to terms with it themselves.
I mean, she is. It is bad. It's like bad. There's a chunk of her heel down here.
For what? Put that
Heel.
down.
You can see her bones.
Make sure you get a photo of that too. Okay. Yeah,
the meat on her legs.
You may not. That's what.
She is. Yeah, they ripped her up. Her pieces of her is everywhere.
Oh yeah.
There's what? Pieces of her everywhere.
Yeah, they were eating her.
Yeah.
I bet if they did autopsies, she's in there guts.
I just stepped on something and I looked down at it and I'm like, oh, that's like
meat.
Yeah.
The calf muscle.
You know what? I'm wondering if they just didn't feed them, and they turned.
There's that, yeah. But pit bulls, they're renowned for being quite a vicious dog, aren't they? It's like the fighting dogs, aren't they?
Yeah. If they're raised in the wrong hands, yeah.
Correct. I think any dog's that. I think that's the case with any dog. You know, I see people walking the dogs, and you know certain dogs you can get close to, sort of thing. I mean, I don't pet any dog. No. You know, and I don't like dogs jumping up at me. I'm not. You know, I'm just like, I've explained that before. But it's you know, you see certain dogs and the owners, and you think you're not going to have an issue with that dog.
Yeah.
But then other places, I was sat at the traffic lights a few weeks ago, and a kid across the road, like proper scowl on his face, like proper acting well. He had one of them XL bullies with him, and he was proper. I'm like, mate, there's no way in this world are you
able to control that.
Able to even look after that dog.
Yeah.
You could just tell what type of person had the dog.
And that's the thing. It's all these like young lads that want these massive dogs, but they're not willing to put the training in and.
Because I don't think you can have a pit bull over here either, can you?
No, you can't
have XL bullies. You can't have pit bulls.
XL bullies have just been.
They've just been banned now, haven't they? Just there a couple of weeks ago. But they're just too big of a dog.
Yeah.
And they were causing issues. And then again, like you say, I don't think necessarily it's always the dog, it's the owners.
Yeah, of course it is.
99.9% of the time it's how they're brought up and how the dogs are looked after. And looking at the state of that house, I'm not sure these dogs are in the best welfare.
No, of course not. And to me, it sounds like they've not been fed.
I don't know if that's the reason, but I don't know if that causes that kind of thing. I don't know.
I don't think you would eat somebody if you'd been fed.
No, I know, but you might just be an attack where you're just taking, you're just ripping and shredding. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Police know what these dogs are capable of, especially those who were first on the scene. New law enforcement arrivals attempt to piece together how many shots were fired in those chaotic first moments.
And I just did the recount, and it was 12.
It was 12. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I mean, they were all angled down. They weren't.
No,
I wasn't just.
You can account for the rounds. That's what I'm worried about.
I'm not a fan of pit bulls.
I had a lost track too.
Yeah, I mean, I got 3 dogs. Like.
Running at you.
I remember how stressed English was for just having to shoot one dog.
Yeah, it was some stress.
I'm glad he wasn't here today.
I'm pretty confident that I hit every single shot I took.
It may be important to collect shell casings for the investigation, but the more pressing priority is getting the remaining dogs out of the house. Animal control officials and police prepare to make their entry.
Is there any reason I can't grab that shovel to keep in front of me?
No.
The shovel
Absolutely
on the back?
not.
You need to do what. Yeah.
We need to get the dogs out and make sure there isn't another body laying in there.
I just need a shield.
Get something to
Keep in front of me.
What about this table?
Yeah, the table's probably fine.
There's one right there.
Yeah, we got to retire.
I just moved it out the way because we're going in.
We got it. Am I good to go in then?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. Let us know if they get by you so we're prepared.
Yep.
Where you want me at? In the back?
That's fine.
There's
I'm gonna be with them.
there is one upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of see what's back here really quick, and I'm gonna just see behind you. Somebody's phone is going off, so it's probably hers. Yeah, it's probably hers.
The officials leave the victim's phone to ring for the time being, but someone will answer it soon enough. What they hear on the other end of the line is heartbreaking. For now, however, they must keep pushing forward into the house and into whatever danger they may find lurking beyond the clutter.
You want to cover the top? There's one.
Yep.
There's one upstairs and one down here.
Okay, there's one back here too. But there's a bunch of beds in the way, so.
Watch.
Oh, hi, baby. It's okay.
This?
I don't think so. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no, that's so scary, huh?
The animal control official isn't just concerned about the threat from the pit bull. She's also concerned about the conditions the dog has been living in.
That sounds like it's a puppy.
I think she's saying it just had puppies.
She's covered in yellow, Carl. Can you take pictures? Do you have your phone handy?
Yeah.
Can you take pictures of the inside of that crate? You're okay. We're gonna go for a ride.
We're coming out.
Good job. Oh, yep, you're hungry. We'll get you food in a bit. What can we do? Can we get pictures of her feet? You got your shoes?
No, I don't.
I don't have anything.
Can we just
I
take
got
her
it.
outside?
Okay. Here, can you hold her? Oh, we're so hungry. Here, right here, Mama. Good job.
I'm gonna slide and fall.
Oh my goodness. I know. We're hungry.
Right.
You're emaciated, Mom.
That's what you said. They're under.
Yeah. They're eating her. They're starving the poor things.
So this is like.
And it sounded like she said it's had puppies.
Yeah, recently had puppies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those dogs are not taken care of at all. I'm like stepping in something. I look down and it's covered.
At long last, the workers bring out the first of the remaining dogs, rushing it past the bodies of its fallen housemates.
I know you're so hungry. Look at you.
Yep.
In the meantime, an officer finally answers the victim's ringing cell phone inside.
Just answered the phone. The person just screams, "Where's my mom?"
She is. That's bad.
Kayla was saying bit to the bone.
Yeah. Yo.
Brittany Skoglund?
Yeah.
That's who she is. The daughter's on the phone in there.
That's who that was. Brittany.
I believe so.
Let me look at the photo. I seen her. So.
Who's the victim?
Might be Brittany Skoglund.
Okay. We deal with rascals all the time. I wonder if she'd come to visit then.
And the phone was ringing, right?
Normally it's
Did you answer it?
Yeah, I was able to. It's Haley or something.
Yeah.
That's her daughter.
They live.
It bounces back and forth.
They live just over here.
Police have tentatively identified the victim, but if Brittany Skoland was a guest at the house, where is the person who let her inside?
Junior lives here. Every time we deal with him, he's here.
Yeah. Well, I just tell his initials. As soon as they get that dog out, we need to make sure that nobody else is terminated in there. And alive.
It would probably be upstairs.
I think they're going to find someone else.
Yeah, I do as well.
Pointing that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is bad, man.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, an animal control official brings out a second dog, and the officer makes an interesting observation.
Nope, nobody else in the house was on yet.
So all the males were out here attacking and all the females were inside?
The house is clear and no other victims are inside. Even so, the damage done by the three dogs will be enough to leave responding officers with images that won't soon be forgotten.
So what happened? You rolled up?
Oh, they were
Just gnawing on her?
just ripping her.
Jeez.
Like, dude, you can see her bones.
Oh my God.
Like, it is bad.
You said that chunk's part of her heel?
Yeah. There's more here. I mean.
Oh, yeah. Is that girl her, the name I gave you, do you think?
I think so.
Okay. I'm sure it was hard to tell.
Yeah, no, I mean, she was chewed to bits.
Yeah.
Brittany Skoland's injuries were so severe that she had to be flown by life flight to Iowa Methodist Medical Center in Des Moines, 100 miles away. According to a GoFundMe started by her Aunt Teresa, Brittany suffered serious head trauma, had to have both legs amputated to her knees, and will need facial reconstruction surgery to recover from the vicious attack.
So I'm running up and I'm like, get off of her, get off. You know, thinking they would just run in the house or
something.
Yeah, like, you know.
They didn't taste the blood though.
Yeah, no, they weren't giving that up.
Despite the horrific nature of the attack, police said they believed Brittany let herself inside the home while the owner was away, and Webster County officials announced in December 2023 that no charges would be filed in the case. County Attorney Darren Driscoll said, quote, "These dogs attacked the victim while she was inside the home of the dog owner, alone with the animals. There was nothing revealed during the investigation to indicate that any criminal act occurred."
I guess if you're letting yourself into a house with 6 dogs in there and whoever's the homeowner's not there, who knows how long they've been left alone for, you know. And she's obviously made a run for it, left the door open, and it's...
they've chased her.
What are you doing there, though, letting yourself in the house? Or was she going in to feed the dogs, maybe?
I don't think those poor dogs have been fed for a long time. It looks like, they've just been left in there and they've, like, messed up everywhere and...
I mean, the house is a bit of a shithole. I mean, just look at the. You know, he said the kid who lived there was called RJ, and he's got his initials sprayed on the bloody
That's what I mean.
on the wall.
Yeah.
Don't know. You look at next doors. Next doors looks presentable.
Can you imagine living next door to that?
No. You just, you know, you'd have to move. But you know, I guess some people, you know, you don't know what they're going through.
No.
And what life's, which don't know how many turns he took in the life. It's made him live like that. But there's no excuse for untidiness like that.
No, there's not.
You can clean up and
dirty.
Yeah.
And if you have that many dogs, you know, it's your responsibility to feed them.
But that's tough though. That's getting eaten like that. Having 2 amputated legs now, facial reconstruction. Bad news. It's a tough one to watch. That.
It is.
Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Bye.